If you want it that bad, you'll do what you have to do to make it happen. And I'm gonna say that one more time. If you want it that bad, you'll do what you have to do to make it happen. And this is a message out to all those people who are just saying I'm gonna achieve this, I wanna do that, I wanna do this, I wanna do that. New year motivation, I wanna start that business, I wanna start that clothing brand, I wanna start music, whatever it is. We all know how it is. That one person who just talks about, oh, I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, and trust me, I'm gonna do that. It tells them all your dreams and aspirations, all their goals for the coming future. And then months go by, what happened to that dream? Oh, this happened. Excuses. And I'm not gonna lie, I was in that same boat, I was that same person. And until it got to a point where I was talking about all these things I want to do, all these goals, I just keep telling, and I had nothing to show for it. And I feel like a lot of people who are just always want to go ahead, tell their dreams, aspirations, don't tell nobody your dreams, because honestly, when you tell people stuff like that, all you're gonna get is expectations. And when it doesn't happen, you're just gonna feel like shit because you told them all these big dreams, all these big goals, and you set a standard for yourself when you didn't meet it. And honestly, if you're grinding, if you're whatever goal you're trying to achieve, just lock in it with yourself and just get to it. Stop talking about it, because the more you speak about it, about these big dreams, aspirations, you release a dopamine that basically makes you feel like you achieved it. Well, it's just fake motivation. It's temporary. And the more you keep telling people that stuff, you'll feel like you achieved it, but you have nothing to show for it. Months go by, they ask you, what happened to that business idea? What happened to that idea you're gonna do? Oh, excuses again. So I just wanna talk to my past self who's always saying, I wanna do this, jumping into multiple different things, shiny object syndrome. I hop on one opportunity, next opportunity I hop in, I try to go that one, no consistency. And in my whole journey, I've been doing a whole bunch of different stuff the past 5 years, just trying to hit my first breakthrough, my whole entrepreneurial journey. And I've tried so many different things. I lost so much money. I put thousands of hours of time into this shit, and I got to a point where I was thinking, damn, can I really do this? Is this shit real? Is it capped like they're saying so? People retiring their parents, taking care of their family members, making a whole bunch of money, and just living good and benefiting off of the fruits of their labor, going the non-traditional route. And got to a point where I was like, can I really do this? And it wasn't until I locked in on one thing, and I said, fuck the results, literally I'm just gonna lock in with it. All I focused on was consistency, staying consistent for at least 1 year. Not expecting anything, no results, no nothing. I'm gonna lock in every single day, stack the days up, take it day by day. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose, whatever it is. That was the one thing I was missing in my whole journey. And I just had to hold myself accountable, because I kept on getting mad at myself. Damn, I'm not achieving this, I'm not doing that. But I wasn't putting in the work, because I can't be angry that it's working for them but not working for me, because I'm not putting in the work. They put in the work. That's where they're where they are right now. And I didn't put in the work myself. That's why I'm still stuck. So I just have to just take accountability. That's a big word for a lot of people. A lot of people don't take any type of accountability. They just try to put on external forces. Oh, the way I'm not doing this because this guy or this shit fucked up in my life. Or the reason I'm not achieving what I want to be because I went through this, People go through shit. This is life. We are all human. But it gets to a point where this is your life. You decide how you want to live it. And if you're letting all these external factors or past experiences hold you back and let them define you, that's where you got shit fucked up, because it's your life. You can either let it. There's two people that go through the most fucked up shit. They can either, one, just let that shit define them, let that shit be the reason why they're being held back, or two, they can say, I went through this shit, but I'm not gonna let that define me. I'm going to persevere past this. That doesn't define me. That doesn't whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and just live my life, because that does not define me. Don't be the first person, because I know a lot of people who've been through the most fucked up shit and they still persevered. And I look at that and I look at what I went through. I'm like, damn, what am I complaining for? You know? It's really just accountability, because until you finally just sit yourself down and say, yo, the reason where I am right now is because of me. I didn't put in the work. I was slacking. Just keep it a buck with yourself, because if you keep lying to yourself, you're not going to achieve the goals you want to achieve. And I had to sit myself down saying, bro, you say you're putting on this work, but you're not consistent. You're trying a whole bunch of different things. You're trying these quick schemes, 3 months, next one, 3 months. You're not consistent at all. You're not putting in the work you think you are. And I just have to keep it a buck with myself, because at the end of the day, I want to get better. I want to progress. I want to just reach those goals, but Accountability is one thing that a lot of people are so afraid to take, because if you don't take accountability for yourself, you're never going to reach the goals you want to reach, and you'll never get to the point where you want to reach. And I took accountability and I said, fuck the past. I can't do shit. The past is in the past. I can't do shit about it. But what can you do from this standpoint? What can you do from now? And that's what I had to decide. I said, today, fuck the past. I know I fucked up, but that's in the past. That's yesterday. What can I do today that can change my future? And that was locking in, staying consistent, and not expecting any type of results. And for the past year, I've been the most locked in I've ever been. I started seeing progress, had the most progress ever in my past 5 years entrepreneur experience. Had a whole bunch of breakthroughs. I hit my first $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month. I bought my first car. I got a whole bunch of different opportunities, like getting to live out here for a little bit. And I've been able to just actually take care of myself as a grown adult. And I can't lie, all glory to God, because without him and without going to him every time I sat myself down, like, damn, can I really do this? He gave me reassurance to keep on going. And I feel like I'm happy that I went through that, because if I didn't go through all that trial and error, all that time, not seeing success, I would have never gone to this point today. And it just built the grit that I needed to just keep on going, you know? So anyone else who's in that same position, who's just afraid of taking that chance or not seeing success, whatever it is, one thing I gotta say is you just take that chance, take that first step. It may seem like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. That's just how it is. Because if you want to make a huge difference in your life, you're gonna have to go through it. Like, to make a huge change, it'll take a lot of sacrifice. But I'm telling you, especially this whole social media content stuff, like, I was never the type to really put myself out there. I was always afraid of what everyone else thought. I was afraid people were gonna judge me. I was afraid it wasn't gonna work. I just thought that I couldn't do this. I never saw myself doing it, but I wanted the results. But how do you want the results if you're not gonna put in the work, you know? And that's what I had to really realize. And I said, fuck it. I took a chance on myself. It was scary. I had a lot of doubts, but it gets to a point where it's either, would you rather be scared of being broke, stuck in the same place every single year of your life? And years were going by, I was in the same place. Literally, I was comparing myself to others who were my same age, who were doing big things, and I'm just still stuck in the same place. And it's a shitty feeling, but I can either just sit there, feel shitty, or do something about it. So I took a chance on myself and I said, fuck what everyone else thinks, I'm gonna just do it. Cool, you can laugh at me, you can do whatever, at least I'm going to try something to benefit my life. And I took a chance. People saw my account, some people laughed, but I locked in with it. I stayed consistent, and it ended up working out eventually. And if you were to tell me where I was gonna be today last year, I would have never even have believed it, because I just took it day by day. I didn't know when my breakthrough was gonna hit, but it happened, and I can honestly change my life for the better. And for anyone else who's in that same position where you're afraid to take that chance, afraid to just take that leap of faith, you're afraid that it's not gonna work out, you're afraid that people are gonna judge you, you're afraid that it won't work out for you, you're afraid you're gonna lose money, whatever it is, those are all the things that went through my mind. If you're just afraid of taking that chance, bro, just take it. Because I'm telling you, that moment where you feel so scared, so skeptical, that's when you're supposed to jump. I'm telling you, because the benefit, what you're trying to get out of it, just ask yourself, what is your why? My why, I want to take care of my family, I want to be successful myself, and I just really want to take care of my loved ones. And what I was doing now, I was far from that. And my why was strong enough to say, fuck what everyone else thinks, I'm gonna take that chance. Because it really depends on what your why is. And you just gotta take that chance, because I'm telling you, people can call you cringe posting yourself, people can laugh at you, they can joke about you, but I'm telling you from experience, like, my shit was cringy at first, obviously, but now that I finally popped off, my account blew up, hitting $10,000 months. The same people that are laughing are hitting me up saying, bro, how do I get started? How do I get started? Da-da-da, put me on, you know? So it's only cringe until it works, you know? And they're always watching. I'm telling you, they're always watching. Even some people that said, oh, I have my account, da-da-da. Yeah, I seen your shit, da-da-da. Didn't say anything. But right when it works out, that's when people want to holler and everything like that. So I'm telling you, the only reason people are laughing and judging is because they can't see themselves taking that chance, and they're just projecting them not being able to do that on you. So it's just the lack of self-belief in them, and they're just projecting it. So do what you gotta do, take that chance. Like, it's your life. You can live it however you want to live it. And in 2025 is one of the best and easiest ways to make money online. And the exchange, I'm telling you, I could not take any. I would never take any of this back. I went through the struggle. I went through the trial and error, but I wouldn't have. I would have done it the exact same way if I was to go back, because this shit was 100% worth it, and the return was better than I could even imagine. And I finally just hit a breakthrough. This is just a start, so it's only up from here. And this is just a message out to anyone else who's just afraid to take that chance, afraid of what everyone else thinks, afraid of taking that leap of faith. Just do it, bro, because I'm telling you, if I could do it, I'm an absolute nobody. If I can do it, literally anybody can do it too. You can do it too. Like, I'm telling you, because I'm a nobody. Like, and I was no matter if you're shy, I was that shy kid who was afraid to just fucking just be shrugging all the time, not want to talk around people, this and that. And showing up on camera, it is scary, but like anything else, it's just gonna take trial and error. You're not gonna be good at the start. You're not gonna be perfect at the start, but it's like a skill. It's like a sport. You have to keep practicing, and you'll perfect it over time. And the return is completely worth it, in my opinion. And like I said, how strong is your why? Who are you doing it for? And let that sink in and decide, take that chance, you know? So I don't want to get on here and just keep on yapping and shit, but all I gotta say is take that chance, fuck what everyone else says, and it's only cringe until it works.